Hey, morning everybody. Pastor Randy Carr here, Beaver Dam Mennonite Church, and just so glad to have each of you jumping on Facebook here, joining in with my devotional for this morning. So this morning I'm doing things a little different. I have zero notes, just prepared a little bit yesterday for my message on Sunday, and so I'm going to share a little bit about that just off the top of my head, some of the thoughts that have popped up. And as I'm sitting here, I'm watching, I'm above our sanctuary here at church in the balcony, and I'm watching down into the sanctuary, and about a year ago we got one of them, I think they're Roomba things that sweep the floor, and it's out there running now. It's absolutely fascinating just to sit here and watch it. I mean, I'm sorry, it's just weird to me, but it's really neat. It just goes all different directions and just does an amazing job. So, where are we at today? If you see on your screens, you'll see we are in Philippians 2, specifically verse 5, and it's just simple, where Paul is telling us to have the mindset of Christ. But I think we have to look at where that's set, and that is set in the context of the church in Philippi, the Philippians. They're having a pretty big argument there. There's a lot of tension going on and a lot of fighting, and so Paul is addressing this, and this is how he does it. He tells us to have the mindset of Christ, and I think that's something that we could really get into today in our culture and really wrap our brains around what he's saying there, because I don't think Jesus would be too pleased to be here today and just see what's going on all sides, even to have any sides. It'd be crazy. So how does Paul tell us to do it? He tells us in there how to have the mindset of Christ, and it's through humility and service. Basically, to serve with a humble heart. So I want to talk a little bit this morning about serving. And it's I think it's something that gets way overlooked. We get this lifestyle of doing things for ourselves, and we can't take time to help others. So a few years ago, the youth in this church went down to West Virginia and helped put a roof on a house, and we ended up doing a bunch of other work. And I'm telling you, this house should have been condemned, torn down, burnt, whatever. It was a mess. And the youth here raised the funds to go down to buy all the supplies. They stayed in my parents' cabin down there to help save money. But they went and they spent a week working on this guy's house. And it was absolutely amazing what happened. I mean, we did the best we could. We put the metal roof on, and it actually worked. It kept water out of the house, put some siding up in places that were real bad, and put a new front door on the house. And this man was not in good health when we did this. And so the next year, when I went back down for our hunting season, it was over a year later when I went back. The place was completely spotless. All the debris and garbage outside had been cleaned up. He had a wood pile stacked and cut and split enough wood for probably 3 years. The place was just, and he repainted the outside of the house, absolutely beautiful. And I'm not saying this to pat our youth on the back. They did a fantastic job, but them going down there and helping this man, just offering, just serving this guy for no reason other than Jesus called us to serve, just brought new life back into him. And he was a different person because of it. And I think that's what Paul's getting at here. When we serve others unexpectedly, this world will change and can become an amazing place. But it's through humble service, through serving and not getting worried about getting anything out of it. And so I would encourage you today to look for ways to serve people. Look for ways to help a stranger that has no clue who you are. And then don't go putting it on Facebook and saying, "Oh, look, Mom, look how cute. Look what I did today." No, it's not about that. It's about helping others because you love them, because Jesus loved you. So I think that's all I got for today. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I appreciate you guys joining in. It's good to be here, and hopefully we'll catch you again next week. So if you want a little more and some more details of what's going on in Philippians there, chapter 2, specifically verses 5 through 7, it's where I'm going to be at Sunday. We're open here. We're pretty much back into full swing. We're not up to our numbers we were before the shutdown, but we'd love to have you here. And if you're not comfortable coming here yet, absolutely understand. Join us live on Facebook or on our YouTube channel Sunday morning at 10:45, and hey, worship with us. We'd love to have you. So, hey, thanks again for joining in, guys. Have a great one, and we'll talk to you later.